to see more detailed information on a specific vendor, we can continue. You simply select the vendor that you would like to learn more about. You click Learn More, and the next screen pops up. So we'll try StorageClicks, for example. This page provides you with a more detailed description of StorageClicks products and services and some details on their special offers only to SBOA members. You want to learn how to take advantage of StorageClicks' special SBOA membership deal? Simply click on Get Started. You'll be asked to fill in a form. When you click Complete, a representative will contact you. Next step, it's simple. Start saving money on your website design and search engine optimization. It's just that easy. David?
At this point, we are done with the formal part of the webinar. Our objective today was to provide you with an overview of SBOA and how we can be your strategic partner to greater savings and profitability. We have highlighted our excellent roster of vendor partners and demonstrated just how easy it is to navigate our website, begin saving money, and making your business more profitable today. We thank you very much for your time. At this point, we would like to start answering some of the questions we received during the course of the presentation. Of course, should you prefer, you can certainly feel free to contact either me or Ian at any time. Our contact information is on the following slide. Ian, are you going to go over to the next slide? There we go. Okay. Here's the first question that came in. How much does the service cost? And furthermore, I own a lot of stores. Do I have to input all of my store details? We've tried to set our membership pricing so that essentially owners and operators cannot afford not to join. Pricing is on a per store, per year basis and is a flat $99. That fee is less than it would cost you to post one job listing on Monster.com or less than one pest control treatment if your facility ever needs such a thing. The participant also want to know if they needed to input all of the information on all of their stores. If they're a medium to large company with 25 or more stores, then please get in touch and we'll have our administrative staff do the work of inputting your store data so that you don't get bogged down with that part of the process. Next question. Are we required to use all of the SBOA vendors? Ian, will you take a crack at that one?
Yeah, I can get that one. Absolutely not. You're not required to use all our vendors. In fact, it's not uncommon for members to sign up based on just one single vendor deal that they find attractive. Invariably, though, we're finding that a lot of our members are learning more about other opportunities to save money and taking advantage of the savings that they didn't even know were available before they signed up. So on average, we probably would say that our members will end up using just over half the opportunities that we provide. Obviously, the more that we're able to use the same vendors, the better the opportunities will be for all of us, since there is such strength in numbers, which is the philosophy that this product was built on.
Okay. Here's one. The SBOA seems like something that the SSA or the state association should undertake. Why aren't they? That's a very interesting question, and actually one that we wanted to address early on as we were forming the SBOA, because we didn't want any of the organized associations to view us as any kind of competitor or threat. The SSA and the state associations are basically advocacy groups promoting the industry in political settings and more focused on education and promotion of the industry in general. The SSA and the state associations can't really favor a select group of vendors for special relationships over other vendors for fear of alienating potential sponsors and kind of straying from their core purpose of promoting the industry. So as an independent association or alliance with a strictly business purpose, the SBOA is free to make choices that benefits the expense savings of its members rather than the differing agenda of the advocacy groups. Okay, are you going to be adding any more vendors? Well, The answer to that is absolutely yes, and this is an ongoing process. In fact, we're negotiating now with a range of different vendor types to add, including, for example, a printing vendor, a sign vendor, and a lighting vendor, and many others. This area takes up a lot of our time, and we feel as if the vendor relationships that are under the SBOA umbrella are a dynamic process. We can't just present a roster of vendors with set deals and say that's it. Rather, we feel it's an evolving process where we're always pushing for more and better deals based on our increasing strength as we add membership. Also, adding vendors is an area where we think that member input is critical. We believe that some of our best leads have come from would-be members or members that we've spoken with. For example, somebody said yesterday, why don't you add something like Home Depot or Lowe's so we can cut down on our supply costs, and that's something that we will be investigating. So we're very grateful for member or prospective member feedback on how the SBOA can serve you better by increasing the number of our vendor relationships and improving the deals that are offered to our members. Here's another one. Do I have to sign a contract or commit to a minimum time? I will again answer that. When you sign up, the initial membership period is for 1 year. That is, your $99 per facility pays for 1 year of membership. Of course, if you are not satisfied at any point, we'll be happy to refund your money on a pro rata basis. We don't want anybody to feel as if they're getting locked into anything, and that, you know, we're committed to providing value to our members. So the answer is no contract, no minimum time. How do you choose your vendor partners? That's a good one for you, Ian.
Oh, okay, no problem. Generally speaking, we choose our vendors, obviously the ones that are going to be offering us the best savings and service to our members. Those are the vendors that we want to be working with. There were a lot of vendors out there that just were not willing to provide better than market rate deals for various reasons, and so they were obviously immediately removed from any kind of consideration. Additionally, we need to have vendors that view the opportunity as a win-win. And so they need to be like-minded and understand that reducing your rates but growing the market share is definitely a worthwhile venture. And not every vendor was able to recognize this opportunity. So we had to kind of balance out all of the weighing interests for us, for our members, as well as our vendors.
Okay. I think at this point we're going to wrap it up just in the interest of time and keeping this short and sweet. What I'd like to do is call your attention to the upper right-hand side of the slide there where we have our corporate phone number and both Ian's and my email addresses, and urge you to contact us with any specific questions. We're always available, or certainly during reasonable hours, to answer those questions, and we will respond promptly. We had a lot of great questions come in. Some of them we're going to just have to answer when we go offline here. Also, please don't forget to go to our website to both download a brochure or get details on our vendor deals. We will have a presence at the upcoming Florida and Massachusetts state trade shows in case any of you are interested in meeting face-to-face. And as we conclude, please note that there are more than 50 people that are participating in this webinar representing hundreds of facilities. Now add that to the nearly 900 member facilities that we already have. The more of us that join together, the more profitable we will be and the better deals we will secure from our vendor partners. Many thanks again for your time today.
Thank you.